Annyeong. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Gohan.
And it's your girl Rose, aka C Twice, aka Chocolate Thunder, aka Saddle. And welcome back to our channel. Happy December 1st, guys. Countdown to the 25 days of Christmas. We love Christmas. December is our favorite month of the year.
We're super excited.
It's just my favorite month of the year, besides my birthday.
It's ours now.
It is ours. Oh,
yeah.
It's ours now.
It's your favorite. It's my favorite now.
Cool. Anyways, guys, today we're coming at you with a little bit more like serious content, and usually we don't like to really come on here with a whole bunch of serious content, but it's been about a year now since we started doing YouTube, and I feel like I'm finally comfortable enough to really share more of this story with you guys. Like, I've always been pretty much kind of like an open book. I mean, I know I made a video a while back about how I learned Korean, how I studied Korean, but I never really got into the reason why I started studying Korean. And I think it's a pretty interesting story, and I just wanted to share it with you guys really quick. It's actually a big part of who I am and the reason that I am the way that I am today.
Story time.
근데 stop. pause. 한국 사람들한테 제가 하고 싶은 말은 뭐 원래 이 영상 한국말로 하려고 했는데 한국어 실력이 좀 떨어지고 있다고 생각을 하니까 그냥 편하게 영어로 하기로 했습니다. Sorry. 한국말 좀 더 연습을 하고 다음에는 뭐 이거 한국에 대해서 얘기하는 거니까 한국말로 진짜 하고 싶었는데
부끄러워?
그래서 그냥 편하게 아주 편하게 영어로 할 거예요.
Smells good.
Thank you. But anyways, so my interest in Korea actually stems back from quite a long time ago. Although I didn't start officially studying Korean until I got into my college years. When I was about 9 years old, I met a Korean grandma, and I'm just gonna call her a Korean grandma because I actually didn't know her name. I just referred to her as Harmony. She was my neighbor who ended up actually essentially changing my life. I spent a lot of time with her when I was younger because my parents had a divorce. So my mom, you know, trying to raise 4 kids, basically, she had to work all the time and we needed to be watched by somebody. And my neighbor gladly stepped up to the plate most of the time. She would always tell me about her experiences and that there was a lot of racism in Korea. And the truth about this lady was that she was actually married to a black man, and she faced a lot of criticism for it. And even her own parents essentially like threatened to disown her if she continued this relationship. She ended up choosing love and married him anyways. And I remember her telling me that she never really saw her family after that, which was like crazy, you know.
They did disown her.
Growing up with her, basically, she would tell me a lot of the time that people would judge her left and right solely based on the fact that she was in a relationship with a black man. She didn't give a damn. She lived her life happily with her husband until the day that she passed away. And if there's one thing that she taught me, it's that people are people, and regardless of the color of their skin, we all bleed red. We shouldn't look down on people regardless of differences either. So when I think of why I actually started studying Korean in the first place, I think of her. I actually remember that we did promise each other that I would go to Korea one day with an open heart and an open mind. And I did, and I ended up meeting you, and we ended up having a family. Deadass, I would not have even known what a Korean was if I didn't meet her. While I was in Korea, I was able to meet so many good people who saw me for me and like who I was without any prejudice. I will say though, however, she was such an influential person in my life, and she not only changed but broadened my perspective, because I did grow up in Idaho. And there's not a lot of diversity here. you know that since being here. If there is one thing that I regret, it's probably not cherishing and spending more time with her, because the apartments that I grew up in actually a few years later ended up like catching on fire while we were staying there. And it like, we weren't inside the house at the time, thank God. That's why we like don't have a lot of pictures of us as like children. 우리 시절. Because 탔어 just.
다 탔어?
Yeah. Pretty much. And it's like really sad because these are such huge parts of my life that like not only would I like to share with you, but just like, you know, anybody who I feel close to me, and also memories that were close to me.
Yeah.
그냥 다 사라진.
You just want to keep those, honestly. Childhood pictures. 없어지면 어떻게 기억해?
Yeah.
10년, 20년 지났을 때.
Like I only have like 2 or 3 pictures of me and my dad. And honestly, I think that's a big reason why I have so many pictures nowadays, is because like all those memories feel like they were kind of stolen from me. Don't on me. Don't. I'm not trying to get emotional here, sir. Don't do that. She's gone, but I know it sounds stereotypical, but she really will live on in my heart forever. So I feel like thanks to her, I'm very hyper aware of the fact that there is a lot of negativity in this world, and especially a lot of race-based negativity. But there's so much of that. Why would I want to add any more to it? Negativity in any form is the exact opposite of anything that I want to do. And that's why I feel like I'm always trying to spread as much positivity and great energy as I can. So we get a lot of comments in general about women here, our viewers, telling us that they're afraid to go to Korea with the fear that they will be judged solely based on the fact that they are not Korean and judged very negatively, experience racism. And while all that is possible, I would just like to say from my perspective for everybody who's asking, 1, you do not need validation from anybody else but your damn self. If you go home and you're satisfied and you're happy with who you are as a person, nobody can take that away from you. I don't think that worrying about will this man like me or not because I'm not Korean is something that you should mentally be putting yourself through. If a man or anybody else is gonna judge you before knowing you as a person, not as your race, not as your ethnicity, not as your nationality, then what does that say about them? And I'm not gonna lie, I've experienced a lot of racism and racist comments from Korean people as well, but I feel like people need to understand that that is not the country as a whole. Luckily for me, I feel so blessed to have been able to experience a majority of positive interactions while I was in Korea and even after I was out of Korea. The love that I received from Korean people is tremendous. But at the same time, this is crazy because these comments were all like 1, 2, 3 in a row and they were so different. It was one talking about, hey, talk about the racism in Korea. I'm scared as a Hispanic woman to go to Korea because I'm afraid they won't like me. And then we had a comment here. Let me see if I can find it because this one was kind of gross. But then this is really crazy because this one actually changed my entire mood, helped keep me on track. It's like, this is the reason why we do what we do. So when I see messages like that, it makes me, first of all, overjoyed. It lets me know that what I'm doing and how I'm living my life has a very big purpose. The fact that we as a couple, just being us, were able to reach this old man who has never seen a Black person. And you know, I feel like just everybody knows in general how Black people are most normally portrayed in social media or just media in general. You know, we have the angry, the loud, all these different stereotypes. And the fact that it only takes one person to change someone's perspective of a prejudice that they might have already had.
We change that person's perspective by chance. All those people's perspective is the culture. The culture's perception of Black people, Asian people, like whatever they're not used to.
It really is all about the positivity, and I really love that we're able at the end of the day to reach such a large audience of people and hopefully be those people to change their perspective. Yeah. Not only as a Black woman, but as a person of color. I definitely did feel the weight on my shoulders when I went to Korea to represent Black people as a whole. And this happened to me multiple times where I was the very first Black person or very first foreigner that these people were meeting, especially because I wasn't just in Seoul, I wasn't just in Daejeon, I traveled around a lot.
Most of these people don't have like an actual personal relationship with a Black person. They see them in the streets and have nothing to do with them forever. Partly because of that, they see a Black person and get scared because that's what the people near them does. Unless they get a reason to change that, they don't change it. They simply just have that perception.
Yeah, so I just wanted to say, basically, at the end of the day, if you want to do something, do it. You want to go to Korea? Do it. Like, if you want to do it without fear of how they will receive you. Because if you spread positivity and you are your beautiful self, like I know you probably are, and you just go there representing you and not your entire race, just you as a person who happens to be a person of another race, the positivity will come along with it. I know that it sounds kind of ignorant. You don't want everybody to judge their experiences with people just based on a single encounter with somebody of that culture or race or whatever it happens to be. But at the end of the day, that's how it works in a lot of countries. A lot of them don't have enough exposure to cultures outside their own. If you're one of my babies out there that's literally sitting every day, going back and forth, should I go to Korea? Should I not? Are they gonna hit me there? Are they gonna look me there? That's a lot, because people are bound to dislike you, if you want me to be honest. No matter what you do, you will always have haters. But like I said, at the end of the day, you are that bitch. You do whatever you want to do. You're not living your life for anybody else. You're living your life for yourself. So whatever you want to do, stop making excuses. Just go out there and do it. The world is your playground, essentially. All you have to do is go out there and explore it. And if you don't, how are you ever gonna truly have fun?
그 남들 시선을 의식해가지고 우리가 막 안 하는 것들 있잖아요. 예를 들어서 해외여행을 가고 싶은데 거기 유럽 이쪽 가면은 인종차별 너무 쩐다는데, 동양인들 보면 막 이렇게 하고 막 놀리고 무시한다는데, 예를 들어서 뭐 랩을 하고 싶은데 이거 공부 안 한다 그러면 부모님도 뭐라 하시고 친구들도 힙질이 같은 놈, 너 그걸로 절대로 돈 못 벌고 성공 못 한다 하면서 막 저징 하잖아. 사람들이 그렇게 여러분을 약간 비판하고 판단하고 막 자기 잣대 들이밀고 이거 하면 어떻고 저러면 어떻고, 너 연애는 이건 헤어져야 되고 이건 공부를 해야지, 그렇게 하면 안 되고, 이런 것들 생각할 시간이 너무 아깝다고 생각해요. 왜냐면은 그렇게 남의 시선이 무서워서 시작을 안 하면은 그 마인드셋으로는 평생 시도를 못하고, 그 시도 못한 것 때문에 이룰 수 있었던 그 모든 것들이 일어나질 않아요. 여행을 가고 싶은데 이게 무서워서 여행을 안 가버리면, 그 여행을 갔을 때 만약에 90%의 사람들이 나를 무시했다고 쳐요. 근데 그 나를 무시하지 않고 나를 사랑해주는 10%의 사람들과 쌓는 추억들, 먹고 싶었던 음식들 다 먹어보고, 이런 거 다 못하는 거잖아요, 무서워가지고. 그런 건 진짜 뭔가 생각할 가치도 없다고 봐요. 이제 남의 시선 의식하지 않고 하고 싶은 거 내키는 대로 하는 게 어느 정도 필요하다 생각해요. 이런 게 약간 있잖아요. 아직까지는 그래, 아무리 생각해도 이건 아니다, 이 말들이 되게 속성 자체가 되게 뭔가를 제한하는, 그거를 일반화하는 약간 그런 말들이에요. 그런 걸 의식하지 않고, 그러니까 어느 정도 내키는 대로 사는 게 진짜 인생 행복하게 살 수 있는 방법 같아요.
왜냐면 at the end of the day, 인생이 누구를 위해서 사는 거야?
내가 행복해야지.
너가 행복해야지.
너가 행복해야지. 누구를 자꾸 행복하게 하려고 그래. 너가 안 행복하면 어떡해.
So throughout this whole month of December, we just wanted to focus a lot more on positivity. You just want to be happy, and you know, obviously there's a lot of crazy things going on in the world right now, and you don't want to ignore the bad that's happening. But at the end of the day, I feel like if I have a choice, and I will always choose to be optimistic. I will always choose to be patient, and I will always choose to be kind. With that being said, in order to spread positivity this holiday season, what are we doing, babe?
Me and Sir Rose decided to do a little cute giveaway. So we're going to randomly pick 5 people and give out handwritten letters for Christmas.
Yeah, so we'll give you like cute little letters. Basically how we're gonna be picking out the winners. We're gonna be going on live. We're going to be picking the winners while we're on live. You can just drop your little Instagram or whatever. We'll literally like go through a random generator and pop out 5 names, but then you can message, or we'll actually end up messaging the winners on Instagram either the same or the following day, getting all the information that we can get from them or that we need from them, and we will be personalizing each letter and special surprise gift that we have for 5 of our special subbies. Our friendom, yes. We know it's not much, but we really wanted to do something personal.
Oh yeah.
From the bottom of our hearts, We appreciate you guys and we love you so much. And I'm so sorry we can only choose 5 of you. But at the end of the day, we were just like, you know, writing 4,700 and something letters would be quite a lot at the end of the day.
Yeah, we won't be able to make videos for a month. Like,
that'd be a lot if we were just writing them Christmas letters. I hope you really enjoyed today's chit chat. 저를 있는 그대로 봐주신 사람들한테 감사합니다. Bye. Let me just show you these real quick because you know I don't do my makeup like that. Everybody who has been concerned about me and be like, girl, you know we love you without makeup. Thank you, first of all. But you know I was not finna do all that work. All I've been doing lately, guys, is seriously, I've only been doing my eyelashes and my lips. That's it. But I will tell you, I wanted to share this with you because I had one of our little subbies, one of my friends or whatever, she sent me, she has her own business, okay? And you know I'm all about supporting small businesses. This is not only a Black-owned business, okay? It is also a Muslim-owned business. It's a Black Muslim-owned business. And she sent me these lip glosses. First of all, packaging, cute, girl. It is so cute. She sent me these 4 different lip glosses. I'll just show you all them real quick. They are fire. They beautiful. All smell good. Yeah, right? Aren't they so pretty? Yeah. Ew, she ready to keep up. I don't know if she has international shipping for the Korean people who might want to try these because they smell so good. Ooh, a fluffy. Anyway, she sent me this little keychain thing that I'm gonna have to put on my key chain. And she also sent me some lashes. Yes, honey. This is actually what inspired everything. Oh no, I shouldn't show y'all. It's a secret. She sent me the cutest little letter. She said that all her products are vegan. All my little vegans out there, they're organic and they're cruelty free. Wow. We love seeing young entrepreneurs out there, okay? So if you guys want to go ahead, go out there, support my girl's business. Copy some of her products or whatever. Hold on, stop. There's a special discount code. The discount code is SEDOM for 15% off my order. Not my order, your order. So if you want that, go ahead. If there's men out there watching, you got a special lady in your life, go home. She has other colors. Glassy Glosses is the name of her business. I'll have the link in the description for y'all. Okay, that's all. Bye.
You know I'm whipping that foreign. Yeah. Fresh out the boat, so I'm foreign. Yeah. My ninjas Haitian and they bust that chopper, so if you want smoke, you keep playing. A week ago, I went to Soho. I fuck your bitch in a dojo.